everyone receives is a reflection of us.
It's an occurrence that comes to mind, I think, when we have the moments where we create understanding. So we communicate to a higher self or higher beings. We gain knowledge and wisdom. We understand the events that are playing out in front of us and we proceed to go along. So let's talk about abundance, the manifestations. Lately, I've been receiving confirmations of 10-4 through license plates being 5544. Also, in pulling some cards, confirmation of 2 5s and 4. I've been getting a lot of that lately. But today was an understanding of why. Well, with manifestations or abundance, we create the question, the statement, or even the proposition of what it is that we want. But you see, I've also been seeing a lot of let it go. Now, this can be from Disney or the movie Frozen or just in general things, but letting it go. And letting it go is one of the top value cards. You see, understanding can come from many different locations. It's how we perceive reality to how we get the understanding. So, how does one piece all these pieces together to create the narrative, the story, the outcome? Well, think about it. When we create a manifestation or an idea or a thing that we want, a desire, a need, a must, we ask what it is, or we give to the universe what it is that we want. We say it, we create it. I want this. And you have to be honest with what it is. You don't feel ashamed for any other reason. So I will say it. I want $1 million. I want to be set for life for 20 years. These are things that I want. So you see, I asked a question to the universe, to the higher selves and the higher beings and the guardians. How do you then remove yourself from wanting to get it, or seeing it, or getting the numbers, or checking it and not feeling disappointed, or then losing hope? How do you deal with it? How do you come to terms with that part? Well, that's what 10-4 is. I'm pretty sure in radio talk, 10-4 means copy that, or roger that. And that's what brought the understanding, is the connection between removing yourself from the question so that you can find the answer. For if we're connected and stuck within the question, then we'll never make room to see what the answer is. So as radio speak, whenever it's said copy that or roger that, it's usually the end of the conversation or the end of the transmission. So you see, 10-4 for me was telling me to remove myself from the question so that I leave room for it to grow. It also means that the universe has got it. They know what I want. Let it happen. Let it go. Let yourself ask the question of what you want. Tell them what you want, and this is how it is. From the heart. From what you really want. And then let it happen. With the knowing and the understanding that it will. Because you've asked for it. Because we see ourselves in such high lights and such positivity, but this is what I want. And when I let go of that and let the universe do its thing, I know it's coming. So it doesn't matter whether I check it now or check it later or do it. It's not about that. It's about letting it go, leaving it behind, letting the universe bring it to you, no matter how. Yeah, you play, you get it, but that's the trap. You play it so much you get stuck on the wanting of it, therefore you're not letting it go. You're not allowing it because your focus is on the desire and the want, not the bringing in of it. Not the roger that from the universe to say, we've got your back. We're bringing it to you. So it does come down to just the association of ourself being placed upon the thing that we want the most. Maybe we have to go through a few tests and trials and tribulations, a few more things to remove and release from us before we're ready. But that's divine timing. That's the knowing it will occur no matter who has your back or who doubts you. That deeper understanding that the universe knows. There's nothing more humbling or loving when the universe tells you so. I asked myself a lot. I said, I need confirmation that it's going to happen. I made a few audios previously that I didn't transmit because I just wasn't there. I think it was just for me. But within that, I asked the question, will it happen? And it's just now that you realize that 10-4 means yes, it will. Copy that. We know what you want. And all those certain things are just so much more homely, so much more loving, because you're able to let it go. There's things we leave behind that keep coming out more and more to shed. But that is of a positive nature because it's like a waterfall of society being removed from you to allow that spiritual guardian, that love maker and shining light wherever you go. That power of positivity when you're going to create the worlds to make a better place and enrich the lands that you live on. That is amazing. So whether you check the numbers and win, or whether you check that you don't, you remove yourself from the need to know. And you just check. Because it's that emotional connection that has to go. And the belief in it. And the understanding that it will. Because the universe has given you the sign. So it is with that. I leave you with peace and love. Take care.